Okay, in this video, this is going to be a part 2 on the Chris Kyle hoax character, who is in fact, um, man, why do I always call that guy Bradley Smith? Bradley Cooper. Alright? So anyways, war's a hoax. You know that. So then you deal with, if you can't see an enemy, you make one up that you can't see. And then that is the Ebola. Ebola's a hoax. You are never going to get it. No one you know is ever going to get it. No one that has ever existed in the world has ever had it. Period. It doesn't matter what the fearmongers tell you. Go back and look at their history and see what they've told you in the past and see that they've always lied to you about everything. So Charlie Brown, I'm going to ask you a question. Can you stop, just for today, trying to kick that football? Just for one day, try to stop kicking it. Just for one day, just stop. You can always go back tomorrow. It'll still be there. For one day, step out of that world, and you will see that you will not die. You will see that you can live in the truth and not die. Because what you think is the world is actually just stories that they want you to believe, and then the mass population as a whole believes it with you, and then guess what? Everyone who doesn't believe the lie is somehow an idiot or wrong, or the favorite, here's the favorite of the week, crazy. Then they will actually start to tell people, oh, you're crazy if you don't believe what you see on the news, which is a lie. 100%. If you turn that thing on, you're being lied to. If you repeat anything you hear, period, you're being lied to, and you're a liar.
So we're here with a very lovely, and I really like her, Jennifer Esposito. It's so nice.
So then you have all these actors and actresses pretending to be people, pretending to do things that you just sit back and say, oh, maybe one day I can do that as a little 7-year-old, 8-year-old Johnny Stevens. And then you run off and you join the army. And you become a gypsy, because guess what? There is no war. It's always going to be the other guy who saw it, see? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, something happened because I knew a guy who knew a guy. See, here's the one thing that you have never done, any of you people in the military. Any of you. Not one of you has shot at and killed, a.k.a. murdered, another person as an act of war. That's a fact. Do you understand what I just said to you? None of you, and you know that that's true, has ever shot at and killed an enemy soldier in war, period. Is that clear? If you had somebody and you knew somebody that went to war and they didn't come back, here's a few options. They found another woman they liked better than your grandmother, or your mom, or whatever. Hey, shit happens. They broke their neck falling off a Jeep. They went out and got drunk, and they did something stupid. All kinds of different possibilities. But here's the one thing that didn't happen. They didn't get shot by an enemy soldier in war. That's a fact. That's a fact. So you can see that these two characters are the same. You can see that that lady is in fact the same woman pretending to be Chris Kyle's old lady, right? So then, Ebola's a hoax. No one will ever get it. War's a hoax, period. It is controlled demolition. It is mass confusion. It is moving troops and material and everything else around the world. The biggest job of the military is getting the milk and the eggs and the flour there on time. Oh, and gasoline. That's about it. You can see that's the same dude, man. That's from Haagen-Dazs. That's a Haagen-Dazs commercial with this guy. So he makes it. He's the cutesy little guy eating ice cream, and he's the killer. Man, I thought that guy looked familiar, right? And you're like, oh, that guy looks so familiar, but he just looks so good too. Oh, I don't really care if he shot a couple hundred people. I mean, shoot, he just looks so. Oh, he's so handsome. Maybe I could get some of that ice cream. Bunch of effing perverts, man. Stop thinking with your pants, man. Grow up. Stop telling war stories that didn't happen. None of you have done a damn thing. Period. You're nothing but a bunch of actors pretending and making stories up. Who was that idiot from World War II that then made a bunch of movies? Always with the kids and the... I forget his name. After World War II. Supposedly a hero. Bull. Nothing ever happened. None of these people are heroes. Stop making heroes out of people who are claiming to be murderers. No man has a right to tell you to go kill another man. Man. Through Jesus Christ you are free. Period.